Hello, this is Byron, and thank you for joining me for another home body weight workout. And today I'm going to do a back exercise along with a shoulder exercise using the two chairs here. And I'm going to jump back and forth between an upward facing angle and a downward facing angle with the chairs doing the back and shoulder exercise. This one is going to be a below plane exercise, meaning I'm going to go down a little bit below the starting point of the exercise, okay? And this one will be an upward facing angle, or excuse me, a downward facing angle. So mixing the angles from an upward to a downward facing angle really adds a lot of like a multiplier effect to the exercise, okay? It compiles the difficulty of the exercise because you're forcing your muscles to adapt to, two different angles. And when you're doing your whole body weight workouts, you want to make that as difficult as possible. You want to pitch your body weight against you and use the variation in angles, whether it's a high angle to a lower angle or an upward facing angle to a downward facing angle. Okay, so use your angles. Okay, all right. And anyway, so this one, I'm gonna do a shoulder width hand position. Okay, and then kick my feet out as far as possible. Look up at the ceiling and go for it. Okay, and you will notice it's quite challenging actually with your hands behind your backs and a shoulder width because you really don't have much. You don't have much wiggle room. You can't really jerk around to get to help you to swing around and jerk around to help you do the exercise better. It's almost impossible to do that. Okay, so I'm going to do these simultaneously. I'm going to jump back and forth between them. So. Make sure you're looking up at the ceiling. Put your body, make your body position the most disadvantageous position you can put it in. Hit your body weight against you as much as possible. I'm looking up at the ceiling to put my body in a position that makes it actually the exercise more difficult. Okay, so let's move this chair aside here, and then you can do the upward facing angle, or downward facing angle. Get my angle straight today, okay? So just put my feet on the chair. I'm going to use the same hand position. I always recommend using the same hand position throughout one workout. Keep it consistent throughout one workout, okay? And, okay, so this is the same. Look up at the ceiling. Downward angle. Yeah, and you will notice that the variation in angles really adds a lot of difficulty to the exercise. Boy, you will notice the effect. Just the way it targets your muscles really accentuates or exacerbates the difficulty of the exercise. Exacerbates the seriousness. All right. Jeez. Okay, that is quite difficult actually, but very good. Okay, so get some extra angles in there. Variation in angles is your best friend, one of your best friends, along with body positioning and technique. All are good variables that you can change as you're doing your whole body weight workouts. Okay, so let's put these back into position here. Shoulder width. Move this guy out of the way. All right, and then back into it, shoulder width. Looking up at the ceiling. Yeah. Yeah, that gets pretty goddamn difficult after a while. Oh, okay. But you know, even if it's difficult, just keep going. You know, that's why you got to push through those barriers. You know, in exercise and in life. You know, or in sports. You know, if you play sports as well. You know. Yeah, the variation in the angles. Whew, man, adds so much to the exercise. All right, let's move this guy out of the way again. Let's go back to the downward angle. Downward angle meaning my body is down, whereas in this exercise, my body is up, okay? All right, so that's the difference. Basically, it's the position of my body. Where is my body? You know, my upper body, I should say, is in the upward position. All right. Oh, jeez. Wow, I'm really feeling the impact actually quite quickly. All right. Yeah, you notice the variation in the angles will really just wreak havoc on your muscles in a good way. You know, wreak havoc on your muscles in a very good way. Okay. As you start to reach your points of failure, just make sure that you focus on the negative resistance. Just make sure that you are focusing on the negative, okay? Focus on the negative resistance and work your muscles out so that you don't wash your hands for the dirt on the floor there. Just make sure you focus on the negative resistance throughout the exercise. Okay. And especially toward the end of the exercise, you know, as you're reaching the end of the exercise, make sure you focus on the negative resistance. Okay. Yeah, just kind of resist on the way down. That's the way to, you know, to really concentrate on the negative value of the exercise, the negative resistance in the exercise is to really just, you know, hold it as long as possible, resist the downward motion as much as possible. Boy. Man, this is pretty tight now. Pretty tight. So let's move this bad boy out of the way here. And just to give you another angle here, this one, okay? And then I'll do the downward motion this one. So this will give you kind of a, you know, an oblong view, I guess it's called, oblong view of the exercise. Okay, so just stick my feet up here, again, shoulder width. Cross my feet, one over the other. Oh, man. Yeah, that's actually pretty tough. The variation in the angles with the back exercises add an incredible amount of difficulty to them, which is fantastic, actually. It shows that you're really getting a good work, an effective workout. Try one more time. Yeah, my muscles are really tight. Which is really good, actually. Oh, so that's good. And now, since I'm reaching the end of the exercise, at the end of this workout, you know, the back and the shoulder workout, what I can do is really just do the isometrics and focus on the holding and the negative resistance of the exercise. So let's move this one back into position, then let's move this guy back into position. Okay, And then we'll refocus on the negative resistance, on the isometrics. Okay, so. Just hold it. As long as you can. Just make sure you don't hold it so long that you actually fall down and injure yourself, or fall into the chair or something like that and injure yourself. All right, let's give you the oblong view again, the transverse view, I think it's called. Okay, and then of the this one, and then let's do the isometric exercise again, stopping and holding. Okay. All right, so again, do it. Okay. So that is about all she wrote for those guys. Yeah, my back. I need to get a flex in there, so just make sure you flex for about 20 to 30 seconds. Show the results of your work. And also, no, not to show the results of your work, but to actually rip the muscles a little bit more and define the muscles a little bit more. That's basically why you flex. You don't flex to, show off your muscles. I mean, so you do that too, but I mean, you also you do it to rip your muscles and to define your muscles a little bit more. Okay. All right, so about 20-30 seconds, just flex your muscles. And then that just adds a little more definition to the muscle. Definition. All right, so that's about it for that exercise. So come down here. I'll have a little talk. All right. So anyway, that is a very effective and easy to do back and shoulder workout. Gives you a nice pump into the back of the shoulders, the top of the shoulders, and also the back. So you're working two muscle groups fairly effectively, yeah, very, very effectively. In about 13 minutes, I'm still under 13 minutes for this whole video, and that's with me talking the whole time. So anyway, it's a quick and effective workout. Just the variation from the upward angle to the downward angle. Really just shocks the muscles. You wouldn't believe how much it just shocks the muscles, especially when you jump back and forth between them and your muscles are trying to adjust, trying to adapt to the variation in the exercise. So anyway, what a great workout, and I feel like I'll probably be feeling that tomorrow, I hope. Okay? So anyway, this is Byron, and just remember, there are no excuses. Stay motivated. Keep motivated to work out at home, and everyone stay strong out there. See you in the next time. See you in the next video. See you the next time. Thank you.